The American dream is visualized and critiqued in the humanities through different media. Some of these media include pieces of art such as Buddha Right, Marx Wrong, films such as Death of a Salesman, and literature like the Declaration of Independence. Now, what is the American dream? Well, according to dictionary.com, the definition of the American dream is as follows. The ideal that every U.S. citizen should have an equal opportunity to achieve success and prosperity through hard work, determination, and initiative. The perfect American dream would most likely include marriage, a house, kids, and to be financially stable. Now, this art piece shown in this slide is made by Valet Shendi and is titled Buddha Right, Marx Wrong. Both Buddha and Marx had different ideas, and in this picture, both ideas are depicted. In the picture, Buddha, who stands to the left, stands tall with his hand out, signaling the car to stop, while the car, to the right, is covered in brands and logos on the exterior, and the seats are covered in currency from all over the world. You can't tell from the picture, but there's red communist symbols stabbing the car. I thought the brands and logos on the car were interesting because they mostly represent what America is today, such as McDonald's logos, Nike logos, all of the above that are symbolized as you're living the American dream. You can afford the brands and top name brands. Looking at common criticisms of the humanities under the cultural and social arguments, some cultures value art and literature so much that it's the main building tool for their community, whereas here in the United States, that's not the case, and actually art is one of the lowest level factors in how we are building our community and shaping our own world. In an article I found called What is the American Dream? Reimagining the American Dream, there is a sentence within that article that I found to be interesting, stating that a key concept on how we perceive the American dream is how it came to be and what started the American dream to begin with. Within pieces of literature and speeches, such as Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech and also the Declaration of Independence, there is new imagination of what the American dream should be. In Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech, he was listing off his dreams of what America should come to.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream.
And that was his reimagination of what the American dream should be. This brings it back to the common criticisms of the humanities, with the technological argument that people can or can't read use art to understand. But now with all this technology, we will no longer have significance for important literature in books. So within the humanities, we should support art and literature and not let it be forgotten. Another media used would be film. And in film, key elements of acting and themes in this movie, Death of a Salesman, really represent how much a family thinks about the American dream and pounds that into their head that they need to conform to what the American dream is. This film, Death of a Salesman, really incorporates how much the family wanted to be a part of the American dream and push themselves to be there, but yet couldn't be.
Tired to death. I couldn't make it. I just couldn't make it. I suddenly couldn't drive anymore. The car kept going off on the shoulder. No, it's made a point of not wasting my life. Whenever I come back here, I know how I've done is to waste my life.
I think he's too lost, Willie. I think he's very lost.
It's lonely divorce in the greatest country in the world. Like a boy. I mean, I'm not married. I'm not in business. I'm just like a boy. You can't go to Boston Press. I don't want you to represent us. Here. Pay your insurance. I'll keep extra accounts. I guess I'm working out. Take care of yourself.
I am not trying to become what I don't want to be. What am I doing in the office? Making a contemptuous begging fool of myself.
But it's more than 10 years now, and he's yet to make $35 a week. Biff,
Where are you?
hey, look up and on! What are you looking so anemic about?
Sure thing. You do make me laugh. Good for me. I think you're a wonderful man.
Don't touch me, you liar! Becca, you fake! What do you mean, let's die? Somebody's dying around here, pal. I am not a diamond person! I am Willie Loman and you are Biff Coleman! Pop! I'm nothing! I'm nothing, Pop! Can you understand that?
In the humanities, modernism and the modern movement was all about change and new ideas. In Death of a Salesman, the main character, Willie, was so hung up on having his American dream life that he didn't want to change. He wanted the best for his family and engraved in his mind the only way to do that was to have the American dream lifestyle. Because he wanted so much better for his family, since he felt he was failing them, he killed himself. All because of the idea of the American dream.